The saying, it's so easy a caveman can do it? Yeah, that's what this is when it comes to Madden. Let's go ahead, dive right into the scheme. To make this concept pretty much unstoppable, you really want to maximize this by using a Green Bay Packers theme team. Now, with the Green Bay Packers theme team, you will be able to get A.J. Dillon with 98 speed, 98 excel, 97 agility, 96 change of direction, 98 trucking, 99 break tackle. The main reason people shifted away from the Quad Father or the A.J. Dillon card was the fact that you had faster players that also got the same abilities in theory, right? So, like the Gus Edwards, for instance, has the freight train ability. That deactivates after, I believe, 4 plays, whereas the Quad Father card, in order for it to deactivate it, you must hit him in the backfield not once, but twice. And that's what really makes this card that much better than every single other running back in the entire game. But how can you maximize it? And in order to maximize this ability and just this card in general, you really want to do 2 things. So obviously you got to have Quadfather with the persistent ability. That's going to make it to where they have to hit you in the backfield twice instead of just once. But besides that, you want to go ahead and make sure you're utilizing Rob Gronkowski on the outside of where your run is going to go. With Rob Gronkowski, he has the ability or the X Factor Vanguard. And this is something that a lot of people either don't know or they simply don't use. But what this Vanguard ability does is it dominantly wins your impact blocks. So basically, when you have this big tight end on the outside going against these DBs, he's going to more times than not just knock them down to the ground. Pretty much, it's like a built-in nasty streak if you really think about it. So Vanguard, extremely good and extremely helpful at breaking some of those really long runs. Now, as you see, my Gronkowski has Playmaker, Matchup Nightmare, Short, and Elite, because there will be times where I'm coming out in U-trips and I'm autoing down to the I-form tight formation. So I am keeping my normal passing abilities, except when I want to just simply pound the rock or get out of a game quickly, or if I need to milk the clock, I can do pretty much whatever I want, including simply just come out in I-form tight and run the ball down my opponent's throat, maybe watch some Netflix, not really focus too much on the game. It's really that easy. And like I made the thumbnail for this video, make Madden easy, and it really is. Like I haven't tried in a game of Madden in MUT in basically a week since I started doing this. So outside of Gronkowski, what do you need? I mentioned you need 3 things to really make this work. You need Quadfather, you need Gronk with that Vanguard, then you also need a tight end, which is going to be on the side of the stretch. You need the secure protector. Now, the reason you need secure protector is because there will be people like me who run no outsiders on your defensive ends. So if they have no outsiders like Maniac and Furious George do, that's 0 AP for the no outsider, right? So it's not costing me anything defensively, but I can completely negate that for 1 AP, meaning that they're not going to shed me. I'm going to have basically a one-on-one with the user tackle. I can simply either outrun him because I'm 98 speed, or I can run through him if he doesn't have secure protector, right? And the way that the user is in this game, simply just not good enough to really stop this run scheme. And what makes it even that much better is you cannot come out in dollar, right? Dollar is a terrible defense to stop the I-form tight formation. You have the stretch, you have the halfback blast. Both of those runs absolutely gash dollar. So what it does is it forces your opponent into your nickel 3-3-5 wide, or 3-3-5 or 3-3 cub technically is what it's called this year. And once they're in that, you can just easily pick that defense apart. It's not that good of a defense in my opinion, but it forces them into that. Occasionally, somebody might be good enough in nickel to slow you down, but as long as you run away from the slot corner, you're going to be able to easily run on nickel over. So once again, the 3 things you need: secure protector on your tight end, Gronk with the Vanguard ability motioned or subbed in out wide, and then obviously the Quadfather ability and a Green Bay Packers theme team. If you have all of those, I promise you'll be able to simply watch some ESPN, watch a movie, whatever the case may be. You will not have to try, and you will do extremely well with this scheme.